Did you know that more than 70% of people over the age of 60 suffer from stomach discomfort on a daily basis, often without knowing the true cause? Even more alarming is that many of these issues are directly linked to 3 everyday foods that silently attack the sensitive lining of the stomach. With every meal, with every bite, they cause damage that often goes unnoticed until the symptoms have become chronic. One of these hidden risks is white bread. Millions of people start their day with toast, rolls, or sandwiches, often believing they're eating something light or convenient. But white bread is the result of intense industrial processing. Nearly all valuable nutrients are stripped away, leaving behind empty calories, simple carbohydrates, and a slew of additives. When you eat white bread on an empty stomach in the morning, your stomach must produce large amounts of hydrochloric acid to digest this heavy, fiber-poor product. This excess acid directly irritates the stomach walls, leading to inflammation and, over time, can weaken the protective mucosal layer. Even worse is the industrially modified gluten found in white bread, which clings to the stomach walls like glue and interferes with digestion. In older adults, whose digestive systems are naturally more sensitive, frequent consumption of white bread can contribute to the development of chronic gastritis, acid reflux, and even stomach ulcers. The second, often underestimated issue: spicy or smoked sausages. These products contain a mix of chemicals used for preservation and to achieve that bright red color, namely nitrates and nitrites. When these substances come into contact with stomach acid, they form nitrosamines, compounds known to be highly inflammatory and potentially carcinogenic. On top of that, they're packed with salt, often more than 800 milligrams per 100 grams, which further irritates the mucosal lining, causes water retention, and leads to persistent swelling in the stomach. The high content of saturated fat in processed sausages is another concern. These fats stimulate bile production, and when bile flows back into the stomach, it can cause painful irritation and even ulcers in the duodenum. Additionally, the smoking process creates polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons, another group of substances linked to stomach cancer. Studies show that people who regularly consume highly processed sausage products have a 40% higher risk of developing atrophic gastritis, a condition involving changes to the stomach lining with potentially severe consequences. But the third culprit surprises most people: black coffee on an empty stomach. Millions start their day this way, without realizing the harm it may cause. Coffee contains chlorogenic acids and phenolic compounds that heavily stimulate stomach acid production, especially when there is no food present to buffer that acid. The result: a surge of aggressive acid that attacks the stomach's protective layer, leaving small lesions that, over time, can turn into painful ulcers. Moreover, the caffeine in coffee causes the lower esophageal sphincter, the valve that keeps stomach acid from rising, to relax. This makes acid reflux more likely. Coffee also stimulates the hormone gastrin, which triggers even more acid production. In older adults, whose stomach lining is already more fragile, black coffee on an empty stomach can lead to erosion of the stomach walls, a condition that heals slowly and painfully. And there's more. Black coffee inhibits the absorption of key nutrients like iron, calcium, and vitamin B12, nutrients that are essential for the health of the stomach lining. Frequent consumption can even lead to erosive gastritis, a condition marked by tiny ulcers in the stomach wall, accompanied by nausea, pain, and persistent digestive issues. Now that we've identified the 3 main culprits behind stomach damage, it's time to focus on the foods that can help rebuild and protect your stomach lining. The first of these healing foods is papaya, a tropical fruit that should be a regular part of the diet for older adults with digestive issues. Papaya contains a special enzyme called papain, which is one of the most effective natural digestive enzymes found in food. Papain helps break down complex proteins into smaller amino acids, significantly easing the burden on the stomach, especially in older individuals whose natural enzyme production is often reduced. But that's not all. Papaya is rich in vitamin A and beta-carotene, both essential nutrients for the regeneration of the mucous membranes. Vitamin A promotes the production of protective stomach mucus, which coats the stomach wall like a natural film and shields it from harsh stomach acid. In addition, papaya possesses powerful anti-inflammatory properties, thanks in particular to compounds like lycopene and quercetin. These substances reduce inflammation in the stomach lining and accelerate the healing of minor injuries. Another benefit: The soluble fiber in papaya forms an additional protective layer in the stomach, similar to a natural bandage that soothes irritated areas. Papaya also helps regulate stomach pH, creating a balanced digestive environment. To get the full benefits, papaya should ideally be ripe and consumed in the morning, about 30 minutes before main meals. This allows the papain to be absorbed optimally and begin working in the stomach before other foods are introduced. The second stomach-friendly food is cooked oats. More specifically, oatmeal, which is especially soothing for digestion. Oats contain a special soluble fiber called beta-glucan. When combined with water, this fiber forms a protective gel that acts like an invisible shield over the stomach lining. This gel effectively protects against the corrosive effects of stomach acid and soothes acute irritation caused by gastritis or ulcers. Cooked oats also promote the production of prostaglandins, natural compounds in the body that support the healing of mucous membranes and stimulate the production of protective stomach mucus. Unlike raw or instant oats, cooked oats form a soft, creamy consistency that is especially gentle on the stomach. During cooking, the tough fibers are partially broken down, which improves digestibility and makes it easier for the body to absorb the valuable nutrients. Oats are also rich in phenolic compounds such as avenanthramides, substances known to specifically reduce inflammation in the digestive tract. They decrease the production of inflammatory cytokines, helping to reduce redness, swelling, and pain. Additionally, oats provide essential minerals like zinc and magnesium, which are critical for tissue regeneration and mucosal health. For older individuals who often suffer from sluggish digestion, cooked oats help stimulate natural stomach movement without causing irritation. Oats also help stabilize blood sugar levels, another important benefit, as extreme fluctuations in blood sugar can negatively affect the stomach lining. Preparation is simple. Simmer oats with water or plant-based milk over low heat for at least 10 minutes until a soft, even consistency is reached. This slow cooking process not only improves the taste but also maximizes the health benefits. The third food that protects and heals your stomach is the ripe banana, an everyday fruit with remarkable benefits for digestive health. When a banana is fully ripe and shows brown spots on its peel, it contains a higher concentration of pectin, a soluble fiber that forms a gel when it comes into contact with digestive fluids. This gel acts like a natural bandage, coating irritated or damaged areas of the stomach lining and soothing pain and burning sensations. Ripe bananas also contain special compounds that stimulate the production of stomach mucus. This mucus acts as the first line of defense against stomach acid. Potassium, a mineral abundantly present in bananas, further helps to neutralize excess stomach acid and calm the irritated lining. Unlike many other fruits, bananas have an alkaline pH, meaning they are naturally basic, which helps restore balance in the stomach. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an essential amino acid that boosts the production of serotonin. While serotonin is widely known as the happiness hormone, it also plays a vital role in regulating intestinal movement and reducing pain perception within the digestive tract. For those with sensitive stomachs or recovering from gastritis, ripe bananas are ideal. They're easy to digest, require little stomach acid to break down, and provide valuable nutrients to support healing. Another benefit is their high content of vitamin B6, which is necessary for synthesizing neurotransmitters that regulate digestion and reduce inflammation. Bananas also have natural prebiotic properties, meaning they support the growth of beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome, in turn, has a direct positive effect on digestive health, including the condition of the stomach lining. For maximum effect, bananas should be fully ripe and eaten mashed or as a smoothie mixed with water, ideally about 20 minutes before main meals. Unripe, green bananas, on the other hand, contain resistant starch, which is harder to digest and can cause discomfort for sensitive stomachs. Now we come to the final highlight, the most powerful tea for supporting and healing the stomach, chamomile tea. Chamomile has been known for centuries for its calming and healing properties. Modern research confirms its effectiveness, especially in older adults with stomach problems. Chamomile contains active compounds such as apigenin, bisabolol, and azulene, all of which have specific anti-inflammatory, antispasmodic, and tissue healing effects on the gastrointestinal tract. When you drink chamomile tea, these compounds bind to receptors in the stomach lining, helping to reduce inflammation, ease pain, and calm burning sensations. Apigenin specifically inhibits the production of pro-inflammatory enzymes like cyclooxygenase, while bisabolol has been shown to speed up the healing of damaged stomach tissue. Chamomile also has antispasmodic effects by relaxing the smooth muscles of the stomach, relieving cramps and spasmodic pain commonly associated with digestive issues. In addition, the tea stimulates the production of protective prostaglandins, which encourage mucus production and improve blood flow to the mucous membranes, an essential step toward faster healing. For people who suffer from stress-related stomach problems, a common issue in older age, chamomile offers another valuable benefit. Its calming compounds help reduce nervous tension and inner anxiety, both of which are known to aggravate digestive disorders. Preparation is simple. Pour hot water over 1 tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers, let it steep for 10 minutes, then strain and drink warm, ideally about 30 minutes before meals or before bedtime. It's recommended not to sweeten the tea, as sugar can interfere with chamomile's healing properties. So if you're struggling with persistent stomach discomfort, it's worth incorporating these simple, natural foods and healing herbs into your daily routine. Small dietary changes can make a significant impact on your quality of life, especially as you get older.